Hey everybody at MSN, my name is Hugh Jackman and welcoming you here to the set of X3 where it's cold.
Hot!
Hey MSN, this is Dish Diva, and I am here on the Vancouver set of X3. We are so excited to be here, and I'm here with Ralph Winter, producer of X3, and we are about to get an inside scoop on this movie. Okay, Ralph, tell us where we are tonight.
We're in Vancouver. We're on actually a lot that was vacant. It's going to be developed into some condos, and we've transformed probably 20 acres here into some sets. This is one of 3 sets we put up. And this is a compound that works in the third act. I can't tell you exactly what it is, but this compound is where the third act takes place, the finale of X-Men 3. This looks like a piece of the Golden Gate Bridge that's actually crashed onto this compound. And so we've recreated all that in detail. That's exactly the dimensions and size and color of the Golden Gate Bridge.
It's an amazing, amazing set out there. It's the biggest set I've ever seen in my life. It's huge.
Was this an automatic you absolutely wanted to come back and get back into Logan?
Absolutely, yeah. No, it was complete automatic. I mean, I love this part. I love this series, and yeah, no, they didn't have to ask me. I was kind of saying, "Come on, when are we going again? Let's do it." But I think at present the plans are that this is the last one. This is the end of the trilogy.
The cold air coming out helps kind of mix in with the fog and the smoke, you know?
So is this just a dream for a guy like you to be doing this movie?
Growing up, of course, I watched every big movie from Batman to Star Wars, and I never dreamed that I'd be directing a movie. First of all, I never dreamed I'd be directing a movie, but of this scope and this size. I mean, this is the Golden Gate Bridge crashed behind us. I mean, it's unbelievable. So for me, it's really a dream come true.
Well, let's talk about the fans online for a second.
Yeah.
They're so into this movie.
They are.
Do you ever sneak online and kind of see what they're saying?
Sometimes they print stuff out for me, you know, and I check it out. I'm so busy making the movie that it's hard for me to spend time online looking at all the... But I know that there's a tremendous excitement about making this film, about this movie coming out, and I am a big fan of X1 and X2, and I'm hoping to make a movie that is at least as good as X1 and X2. I'm really trying to stay true to the tone of the first 2 movies. Bryan Singer and the actors did a brilliant job at creating an unbelievable tone. So I'm trying to kind of stay consistent within that tone and just, you know, add more heart, add more closure, you know, for the characters. Since this is the third, it feels like a trilogy. You know, we want to see the characters' arc going somewhere, and huge action set pieces, but it's all driven by the plot. It's not action for the sake of action. We're not just blowing shit up just to blow it up.
Okay, here we go. Clearing.
Hey guys,
Roll sound, please. Rolling.
Okay. What are the sculptures in front of the ship? We land. She steps out
I love the way you look. What does it feel like when you are finally in costume and makeup? Do you start feeling like your character?
definitely, but this is not a character you want to feel like all the time. She's interesting, very interesting.
And what is it like being back?
It's really nice to be back. It's just great to be reunited with all my fellow cast members and a lot of the crew, and it's just fantastic. It's been so fun making X-Men 1 and 2, so I'm excited to be part of 3. And not everybody, including myself, would have known that I was going to be part of number 3.
Well, your character has some pretty interesting stunts that she does throughout the movie. Are you excited to do stunts yourself?
Actually, my character does very little stunts. There are a lot of things that happen to me in this movie or happen to other people because of me, but I do because as I think most of the fans will know, Jean Grey, or the Phoenix, is a character that has cerebral powers. So it just takes like lifting a finger or something to cause a lot of havoc. So to wreak a lot of havoc. So it's not much that I have to do. But it's still very exciting. That I can tell you.
Has there been one day on the set that you could tell us about that has been the most exciting for you so far?
You know what? It's been, I mean, not always good exciting, but just difficult exciting or interesting exciting, but it's always exciting. Just look around. It's the middle of the night. We're somewhere in freezing cold on a set with, rubble and things happening everywhere. And now it's at this very moment you can't really see all the stuff that really is going on. But I can tell you it's very thrilling. So every day is just, that's the fun part of being an actor. It's different all the time. And it's always exciting.
And action! Coming over, and the X-men start to land, coming down the side of the buildings, landing into position. Logan starts to run forward. Hold this line at any cost! Magneto turns to Pyro, traitors to their own cause. It's time to end this war. And charge! And the two sides collide. Magneto turns to his generals and sends in Juggernaut. Juggernaut rushing through the compound, leaps onto the bar and straight through the wall. The fight continues. Winning. Magneto raises the gun to Pyro and starts to throw cars. Boom!
That's exciting. Keep it locked until it's
We have some new characters in this one. The character of Beast, which is a fan favourite. It's being played by Kelsey Grammer, who is phenomenal. And he's just going to blow your mind when you see him. You won't recognise him, but he's amazing. Ben Foster plays Angel, which is another fan favourite, that character. And he's fantastic. We have Ellen Page playing Kitty Pryde. Now, Kitty had actually been in 1 and 2, but in a small role. So it's a bigger role now, and so Ellen's coming to play that. Apart from that, everyone is back, but not everyone's the same.
Ooh, you're teasing us.
I'm just a teaser. That's just me.
It's freezing cold. It's about 5 degrees, and I found out how the stars keep warm. So, when you see this film, when it comes out in May, and it's hot, and it's 80, and it's humid, I want you to know exactly how cold it was. So, apple cider, toe warmers, and hand warmers. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. We are out of here. It's time for lunch. Good night, and we'll see you at the movies.